This is the 2013 Honda Crosstour V6 edition. It's actually called the EXL V6. It's powered by a 3.5 liter engine that churns out 278 horsepower, 252 pound-feet of torque. What Honda's tried to do with this car is combine the best elements of a station wagon, sedan, and crossover SUV. It does have tons of storage room in the back. We'll go into that here in just now. And lifting up the hatch, you can see there's ample cargo space back here. There's a neat little panel, modular panels back here that you can open up. There's additional storage down below. It's a wet storage or a cold storage or a hot storage, whatever you want it to be. It's a rubberized container that does pull out, and there's the tools for the spare tire down below it. Another nice touch that Honda's done here is they have made these panels reversible here in the back. So as you can see, I can turn this one around. There's a nice rubberized surface on that top now. And the corresponding side panels do also flip out and reverse. So once you have these all locked into place, you end up with a pretty sizable area that's all rubberized in case you want to throw something like slightly damp back there or wet it, whatever, and you don't have to worry about ruining the carpet. So if this isn't enough storage for you, the back seats do fold down here. There's handy little levers here, as you can see, that release those. And you know, it's about as much storage as you can hope for. There's the subwoofer right there for the audio system, which does sound pretty good. We'll get into that in a little bit. Getting into the rear passenger legroom area here, there is a lot of room back here. I'm about 5'11" and had no problem sitting back there quite comfortably. Honda calls this a 5-passenger vehicle. I'm going to go 4.5. I'm not so sure a full-size adult would want to sit in that middle for a lengthy period of time. Pan into the front here and you can see Honda's really nice use of materials, the upholstered leather, the nice inlays in the doors, good materials across the dash. Nothing had a cheap feel to it at all. Felt very well put together, and just really liked it a lot. Push button start, as you can see there, makes starting real easy. Of course, there is paddle shifters on the steering wheel. There's the buttons there to adjust the dash lights and trip meter and that kind of stuff. This audio system does have built-in satellite radio support for CD playback as well as Bluetooth audio, and there is built-in navigation as well. So it really has all the features that I would really hope for in a modern day vehicle at this price point, and I think the navigation system works rather well, and it's all easily controlled by this middle knob here, which is just almost just like the ones that we see in the Acura models, and it might take a little bit to get used to at first, but it's pretty easy to get the hang of. The engine is mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. There is a sport mode. As you can see, I can shift down into that, and really gives the driver a nice, more of aggressive feel to the car. I did like the car's overall performance. The handling is it's a little bit more SUV-like than it would be sedan-like, so it's a little bit looser than I would probably have personally liked, but overall still give a good sign of stability and that kind of thing. So this one, of course, does have the integrated sunroof. We don't get a chance to use that a lot around here in Seattle, but it is kind of nice for added light. Look, it's panning around to the rear area here. You can see it's a pretty spacious car overall, and I think Honda's really hit the mark on what they were trying to do here. I do realize it's going to kind of be a polarized audience or demographic, if you will, for this kind of car. People, I think, are either going to love it or hate it. I'm kind of between the two. I can, definitely see the market for it. There's the side camera for the side right-hand side mirror in case you want to change lanes and you don't want to have to look. It does have that nice little camera feature. So just going over this whole thing again, I think that once you get an idea of what Honda's doing here, I think you'll really be impressed with most everything in here. The car drives really well. I'm going to take it for a little spin here. Again, there's the paddle shifters that I pointed out earlier, and I think that the customer that drives this thing, I think they're going to really be impressed by the power that this engine really develops. It seems to develop it at a relatively quick method. I know the stats say that it gets its full torque at 4,900 RPM and its full horsepower at 6,200 RPM. But the feeling that it gives you when you drive it, it seems a lot more responsive than that. So really good job to Honda for the overall power plant and the all-wheel drive features of this car. If you're looking at a car that you really want to kind of be the jack of all trades and you can't figure out if you want a sedan, a station wagon, or a crossover, highly recommend booking a test drive on the Honda Crosstour. It is available with different configurations at different price points. They started with the 4-cylinder going all the way up to this bad boy here with the big V6. But get out there, give it a whirl. Let me know what you think, and always leave your comments below. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.